Good afternoon, members of the Early Intervention Coordinating Council. Thank you for giving me this opportunity. First off, I want to introduce myself. I'm a mom of a 3-year-old boy who was born deaf. I'm an early intervention parent advocate, and I am currently enrolled in Partners in Policymaking. You may ask, why is it that I am here before you today? I stand here before you because I believe there is a gap in the system, and that it is having a negative impact on our children. Over the past 3 years, I have taken a crash course in hearing loss, specialized services, early intervention, and our educational system. When my son was diagnosed with profound to severe hearing loss at 5 weeks old, I was handed a book of resources and told to contact EI. That was it. I was left to figure it out on my own, and at the time, I didn't even know what EI stood for. The first meeting with my early intervention coordinator, while she was very nice and tried to offer me comfort, was disappointing. She knew nothing about hearing loss. Over the past 3 years of my son receiving services and in all of the advocacy training that I have attended, I have come in contact with many parents, and all of them agree that they too were not guided after diagnosis, and that it was a learn-as-you-go process. Unfortunately, sometimes learning things too late. As we know, much research has been proven that the first years of a child's development are crucial. So I ask you then, why is it that we are not providing the guidance when it is most needed? I have too often heard of children receiving delayed services because of parents' lack of understanding. Now I'm going to go back to the fact that I am an early intervention advocate. I became an advocate in March of 2015, and I have yet to be contacted by one parent. Not one. This leads me to believe that parents have to know to ask for an advocate, rather than being offered one. What I am proposing is that at the first meeting with that early intervention coordinator, why not offer a parent advocate as well? I know there were parents of children with all different disabilities in my training class alone. It would have been helpful if someone who was an advocate and a mom of a child with hearing loss came to my home for that first meeting. Someone to guide me, to give me a glimpse into the future of what I needed to do best to support my son. And here's the crazy thing. It would cost early intervention nothing. We as parent advocates signed on as volunteers. The system is paying these parents to be trained, and yet they are not utilizing them in the best way possible. The benefit to these children would be tremendous, and yet the change to make it happen is so small. I hope in the future this can become a reality, and I can help someone new to the system, which has always been my goal. Thank you again for this opportunity, and I implore you to look at the problem, for it's our children's futures that depend on it.